plant is real, but not trees. Mountains are too big to be real. Good morning, Lamb. Good morning, Egg Snake. TV persons are flat and made of colors. But me and you are real. Ma, why the aliens never scream back?
I guess they still can't hear us.
But old Nick, I don't know if he's real. Maybe half.
Welcome to Kermode Uncut. One of my favourite films of last year, Room, is coming out on DVD on Monday. It's a brilliant movie directed by Lenny Abramson, adapted from an apparently unfilmable novel by Emma Donoghue, who did a brilliant job with the screenplay and I think really sort of took the complexity of the book and put it on screen. Lenny Abramson did such a fantastic job of directing it. And when I was writing my review of the film first time round, I was trying to say, look, this isn't the film that you might think it is. It's not a film about kidnapping. It's not a film about captivity. It's not a film about serial abuse, although all those things do feature in it. But it's actually a very different film. It's a film about the love between a mother and a child. And I was thinking about this again as to how it is that the film manages to be not the film you think it is. And for me, one of the key elements, quite apart from the brilliance of the performances and the brilliance of the writing and the real integrity of the direction, is just how good and just how understated Stephen Rennicks' music is. Now, if you're a regular here on the blog, you'll know that I gave Stephen Rennicks a Kermode Award for Best Score in the most recent award ceremony for Room. One of the reasons that not many people trumpet that score is perhaps because it is kind of understated. You know, there was a rule that was flagged up a few years ago. Somebody said, what was the last original film score that you can sing? You know, so people remember big, harumphing scores that they can sing, the John Williams scores, the Jerry Goldsmith scores to some extent. What Stephen Rennicks does in Room is completely different to that. In the first half of the movie, he somehow manages to make the hell of the environment seem domestic, and he does this through very gentle, ordinary, plaintive-sounding music cues. Cues that absolutely give a sense of the everyday to something which is utterly horrific. In the later stages of the movie, he emphasises the alienation of the world in which we find ourselves through a kind of strange, chiming, ambient sound, which really, for me, gave the action an almost outer space feel. Now, many people have picked up on the use of one existing tune, which is This Will Destroy You is the Mighty Rio Grande, which features in one of the movie's key sequences and indeed is used in the trailer. And yes, it's a brilliant use of that song. But for me, what really grounds that film is Stephen Rennicks' music. Now, he recently won an award at the IFTA Awards. The Irish Film and Television Academy gave him the award for Best Original Score. And I was delighted, not least because I was kind of surprised when the BAFTAs rolled around that the score wasn't being pushed, that his work on Room wasn't being flagged up. If you haven't seen Room, do get it on DVD. It is a really remarkable film, and it's really not the film that you might think it is. But just turn your ear to the score. Listen to the music. Look back over Stephen Rennicks' career. He did such wonderful work on Frank. He is one of those composers whose work sometimes risks getting overlooked because it is understated. But that is precisely what makes it so brilliant.